terminology, but we now officially have the first black female Supreme Court leader or judge. Sorry,
Hmm.
Ketanji Brown, if I'm not mistaken, that's her name.
I saw that. Yaz has been posting it a lot. Like I've been seeing different things on it. So
So what? Let me double check on the name. Hold on, I don't want to be incorrect here. Yes, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Um, how you feel about that? Having that, first of all, Joe Biden did that. Do you think that it was like Joe? Joe, uh,
Joe, no,
yeah,
just kidding.
Joe. He is woo. He's really good at pandering. He's not good at he's not good at executing, but he's really good at pandering. But how do you feel about having a black woman, the first black woman, in the Supreme Court? That's a lifetime position.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
I think that's terrible. Not her.
I was like, what?
That sounds terrible. I think it's terrible that those are lifetime positions that nobody
Oh, I was about to say
voted
what?
for, and but you're appointed to a lifetime position. It's really weird to me. They gotta cut
Yeah,
this out.
no, I agree with that. But
But because somebody could get voted in at 40, and then 40 years from now still be there.
hmm
What? The way they thought at 40 is most likely how they think at 80. And the world has evolved a
definitely
lot.
changed. Yeah.
Like, some of these people that's in the Supreme Court right now been in there since the 70s, the 80s, and the early 90s. The world has changed drastically. They should not be making Supreme Court rulings. That seems so wild to me. And every couple years we get a younger person on there.
Yeah.
But you were saying how you feel about it.
No, I mean, I think it's good if it's deserved, which I'm sure it is. Then kudos to her. I think if it was done just because she's black, which I mean, I don't
It
think
was.
really.
He after and that's what Republicans had a problem with. She is very well qualified. Like
So if she's qualified
more
for the job, then
qualified
yeah.
than a lot of other people. But the issues that Republican had with it is soon as the other justice stepped down, he said, I'm going to hire a black person. I'm gonna hire a black woman specifically. So I'm gonna appoint a black woman specifically. So people had a huge problem with that. They were saying like, how can he just do that? You know? And
Mm-hmm.
because he did that, it made Republicans criticize him very, very heavily. Or criticize her very, very heavily. They've been in this like
Well,
trial
him making that statement, it's
diluted
a hundred
her
percent.
opponent. Yeah.
Yeah, because she, like you said, she's very qualified for the position and the job, and the fact that he said that took away from her because you're gonna have people that are like, well, does she deserve the spot, or is it just because she's a black woman and he wanted to make a statement?
And think about that. That's a lifetime statement. Or
Well,
like it's a 40-year statement. That's a crazy thing. And my president from 2000 or our president from 2022 should not be making decisions for my kids. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
essentially
but that's
what he did was make a decision today for our kids 40 years from now or 30 years from now. That's weird. That's why it shouldn't
but
be a
that
lifetime
but
decision.
that's not him making that. I mean, that's just how that position is.
It shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be
Right?
that way.
No, I agree.
Because Joe Biden's decision making today shouldn't directly affect my kids 30 years from now.
But it does.
Yeah. And then I think with and she's very like I said, she's very qualified. But they've
Mm-hmm.
been going back and forth like on trial the last couple weeks. The Republicans was wilding out, bro. They was asking her crazy questions. They was like, "Can you define what a woman is?" And she was like, "No, I cannot." She like, "Bro, y'all not about to try me." I think, yo, they was in there for hours, just like harassing this lady, bro. It was so crazy some of the questions that they was asking, and what people found out online is they was really trying to like they chose questions
Mm-hmm.
that would get sound bites and go viral on social media, and I
Yeah.
saw it. So like the day I saw the news of them asking questions like, "Can you define what a woman is?" or can't remember some of the other wild questions. And when I saw that day, I thought, oh, that's crazy, but I get why they would ask some of these questions.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, I saw on the news, Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Jackson doesn't know what a woman is or can't define a woman. And I was like, oh, that's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just grabbing those headlines. I mean, they just making those statements to grab those headlines and to trash her on opposite side of the fence line. That's kind of crazy.
It is crazy.
And
it's sad. Like, I do feel bad for her with all this stuff that you're saying, you know, coming out to light. Because now, just like any other time, just have to work even harder to just prove yourself. You know, the starting line is just so further back, you know, which sucks. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to work extra hard, have to do extra things just to be seen on the same level as some people just automatically get handed this. Yeah, for being white male.